Good morning and welcome to Running Britain. It's an absolutely stunning day today. It's so lovely. So I'm at Kirkby in Furness at the minute. Today's plan is to get the train over to Millum, which is where I ended last time. I can actually see from the train station where I'm heading to. So I've got the Duddon Estuary to get around today. So if I look straight across, I can see Millum. Just about there, so I've got to go all the way up the side and then back round. Seems like a long way. It's about 12.5 miles. Yeah, hopefully there'll be no detours today. I'm not aware of any issues crossing the estuary, but you never know, do you? Here comes the train. Train at Millom. I just need to get my bearings now to get on the coast path. Right, straight away I'm turning around because there's nowhere to cross the railway line other than the bridge I was on, so back the way I came. I remember this from last time. When I finished the Millum section, I came from down there and then headed over to Millum train station where I'd parked. So today, yeah, carrying on along the England coast path. So I'm wearing my MNDA charity top today. If you've seen one of my previous update videos, you'll know that I'm now using this challenge to raise money for the Motor Neurone Disease Association. My mum was diagnosed with MND back in 2010. So yeah, it's a charity that's very close to my heart. Thank you so much for everyone who's donated so far. I did have quite a few donations on the back of the last video, so thank you. And if you do want to donate, I'll leave the link in the description on this video. Right, I guess we'd better get moving. I'm out of breath already. So there's the estuary just behind me. We've got all of the salt marshes here. Thankfully I've got a decent footpath. I think this is the flood bank, so yeah, decent footpath for once. Let's hope it stays that way. So I'm pretty much directly opposite where I'm running to. The other side of the estuary is Kirkby in Furness, which is over there somewhere. Don't know if you can make out the houses and built up area, but that's where I'm heading to. I've just got a long way to go round first. Right, it's got quite muddy now, so it's really difficult to run. It's really taking it out of my legs. So I am trying, but I'm not going very far. Splashing mud all over me. Oh, this is horrible. I take back what I said about it being a really decent path, because it's not. It's really sapping the energy out of my legs. I can liken this to when I was younger and my dad used to have a bet on the horses, and I'd be reading his paper and I'd say, what does it mean when it says the going's firm or the going's soft? And he would say, oh, that's the state of the ground. Some houses like it soft, some like it firm. And yeah, I'm definitely a firm girl. I think I'm coming off this path. Yes. Green Road Station. I feel like I've got here really quick, although it doesn't feel it with all the mud. I made that look harder than it should have been. Right. Proper track now. So train station is up ahead. The train's just pulled in. Right, Green Road train station. So I think I've said previously on one of my other videos, I like using the train stations as a bit of a checkpoint. I just aim train station to train station. So that's the first one, Green Road, and it's about 3.5 miles in. The next one I think is Foxfield, which is about 9 miles. Right, I've veered off the route which I've plotted on my watch. When I plotted this on the OS map, there was no England coast path from this point, so I just picked the best route. But there was a signpost which said England coast path this way, so it may add on a little bit of time. I'm not quite sure where it's going to bring me out, so I'll just have to keep my eye open for signs and keep referring back to my map. Public footpath. I was hoping that was going to say England coast path, but yeah, no such luck. But I've had a look at the map and I can get this way. It's so frustrating because I spend so much time planning. You wouldn't believe how much time I spend looking at the maps and planning my route, and then stuff like this happens. So I just think the England Coast Path stopped back there, and yeah, but it's, yeah, never mind, I'll get there. This is more like it. I mean, it's not the England Coast Path, but the terrain's more what I'm used to. I'm a bit of a way away from the coast. You can just about see the estuary. I've come about half a mile out of my way from where I was and where I was supposed to go. I feel like I'm really struggling to breathe today. I always suffer really bad with hay fever this time of year, and the only thing that will get rid of it is the hay fever injection. Now, I did have it last week. I don't think it's kicked in yet, so yeah, it sounds like I'm dying, but I'm not. I feel fine, but I sound worse than I am. It's bringing me through a farm. There was a public footpath sign back there, otherwise I'd be very, very anxious going through here in case I'm not supposed to be here. But there was a sign. I'm a little bit muddy. Right. I feel like I'm going further and further away from the coast, but my watch is telling me that I am closing the gap on where I should be, so that's positive. Yeah, it's not the first time this has happened, and it won't be the last. It's so warm today. I should have put my shorts on. Right, bit of road running downhill, so it's fine. I can see the estuary over that way, so I'm heading in the right direction. Right, so you can see the coast just ahead. At the bottom of this road, I joined the footpath where I'd originally plotted. So all is not as bad as it seems. To be fair, if the footpath was anything like the one I was on earlier near the salt marshes, then I'm quite happy to do that detour because that path was a lot better. Oh. Right, I was on a busy road, but it's brought me It's taking me on a public bridleway. There's a lot of flipping climbing. Not sure what this place is, whether it's some sort of holiday place. I don't know. So this is the highest climb of the day. It's been predominantly flat up to now. Then I've got quite a big climb here. Got quite a big climb here, and then it's a bit up and down all the way to the end. I feel like I'm so far away from the sea. I can just about see it. Just by the estuary there. But yeah, it doesn't feel very coastal at the minute. Right, I'm in some sort of woods and trees have been cut down everywhere, so there's no easy path to follow because I've got to climb over and under fallen trees, and because there's that much on the ground you can't see where the path is, so I'm just trying to follow a track the best I can. Oh. This isn't great. Right, I'm going to have a look at the map, see if I can find a better route. Jesus! Oh. I thought my obstacle course racing days were over. Oh, found a path. I'd say that was horrendous, but I actually quite enjoyed it. I was a bit worried about where it was taking me. Jeez. I've lost the path. It's that many trees just come down. Well, they've been chopped down. that they're just blocking the path everywhere. So I'm trying to find a way around it, and then I lose the path like this. How do I get around that? Really need to do more yoga. Flipping heck. There's a little stone bridge there, so I'm guessing that is where the footpath is. Whoa. Right. Just gets worse. I think people are just chopping the trees down just for the sake of it and leaving them all over a footpath. Right, I'm hoping this takes me back to the road now. Don't do it. It's horrendous. Right. Oh wow. Well, if I hadn't to come this way, I wouldn't have seen this. Let's have a look what this is. Looks like a big furnace. Yeah, Duddon iron furnace. How good's that? It's been a nice little find. I've just spent about 10 minutes just having a wander around, having a nosy and reading up on it. Right, I'm back on the road now. Right, so that's the River Duddon. That is the point which I've been needing to cross to get to the other side. So this is the furthest point now I've had to come to cross over the River Duddon, and now I'm going to start. I'm going to go back along the other side. And thankfully not on that road for too long. Let's hope these woods aren't as bad as the others. Ugh. Right, I've just come through Broughton in Furness, so I've spent a little bit of time on the roads again. Shortly turning off, I think, heading over towards Foxfield. Oh, footpath straight across a golf course. Brilliant. I can see the sea. I'm happy again. Less than a mile to Foxfield. Right, the railway line is just across the road. Foxfield station is just down there. I can just about see it, but I'm not going to head down that way because I would have to come back on myself. So I'm carrying on now to Kirkby in Furness, which is about 3 miles or so down this way. Just looks amazing. Right, I'm on the home straight now. About 1.5 miles to go. So really looking forward to the end because I'm so hot. Really underestimated how warm it was going to be today. So I've got my thermal leggings on and I've got a long sleeve top and then a vest over the top, so I'm really warm. So yeah, I think it's time to dig out the shorts. This is some sort of salt marshes which I know well with the little bridges. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad as some that I've seen. really doing much running. My legs just feel dead. I feel like I've got nothing left. I did do a 20-mile bike ride yesterday, so that may be partly why. Don't think I'll be using that bridge. Ugh. There's the train station. I'm back. Right, all done. I'm back at the train station. 13.8 miles, so a little bit more than I expected, but not by too much. And it's been an absolutely gorgeous day, so I don't mind spending a bit longer. I was very tempted to carry on to Askham in Furness, which is another 4 miles, but I don't think my feet can take that today. Another section of the England Coast Path complete. Right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.